Hello there guys, it's me, Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 21 of Old World. Just about to end the turn from the last video and test out another theory here, which was in this city. I have an apprentice shopkeeper and I'm trying to get a master shopkeeper. My theory is it just improving the current specialist or does it give us an additional specialist? So I want to see what happens with the population there in that city. Is the population here about to grow? It is technically, but at the same time, I know that we've got 3 population in there, including 1 specialist. So we'll see how that works out. If we have 2 specialists, then we know that the master shopkeeper counts as an additional specialist. If we have 3 free population and only a single specialist, we'll know that it's an upgrade. Because they go onto the same slot, it's the same improved tile that they're going to be in. They just have higher yields. At least I think that's how it works. The barbarians coming in to land, attacking my worker. Persia or with the Thracians. That's the composite bow done. Free archer, yes please. One of our generals has retired. A governor has died in office. You get to choose a new governor. Well, we've only got a couple of people that could be governor, so we'll put you in there because at least you don't have negative traits. We could upgrade your intelligence, upgrade your wisdom. As governor, plus 2 science per year per culture level, plus 6. Yeah, I think we'll upgrade to intelligent. You're my chancellor. Let's keep that going up. What do we want? Get our charisma up to 3. Before we do anything else, let's deal with the annoying barbarians here. So you can take a heal. I think that worker has finished what it was doing anyway. You have finished building the theatre. Get a mausoleum here. All cities get new units start with guard 1. Gives us 2 victory points. All cities get 40% additional culture. I do have the money to do it because it will require buying like 1,200 stone. Let's grab us those wonders. Okay, we've got a lot of other workers that we're probably going to need to pay to get stuff done now. A quarry, yes. I know it's saying we need strongholds, but we definitely need quarries. And I know that worker needs healing, but let's go ahead and get the quarry done first. So you've built the monastery here. Do we have one up in this city? I don't think we do. Requires the city to have Judaism. This one doesn't. What other cities have Judaism in? This city doesn't have Judaism. This city does not. We know that Rome does. We might just have to spread it then. So we can just spread it here. Let's do that. We lose the disciple, we'll have to get another. I've just noticed down here that our population need one more urban tile. We're getting discontent because we have too many citizens. We only have, we have fewer urban tiles than we have population. So we will try and do that when our worker is free. They're building a theatre, so that should become an urban tile anyway, although maybe that's already counted as 4. And we need one more. We'll sort that out on the next turn. The city that completed the shopkeeper, which one was it? You've completed the stonecutter, which was this one here. We've still got some spare population. Let's go ahead and get the stonecutter in. I mean, that one would give me 2 more tiles, although they're not the greatest of tiles. Let's go and grab that one, because it's the best spot by far. So it must have been this one here. Master shopkeeper completed. Right. Yes, we have 3 population, we only have 1 specialist, so it just upgraded the current specialist. So we could even go up and get an elder shopkeeper here if we wanted to. We can get archers now. We can also get Jewish disciples still. I think we'll get another disciple out here. This one does have the monastery, doesn't it? That's the city tile. Do we have a monastery here? No, we don't. We'll get a monastery up here. Oh, this is the city where we've literally just converted it. Yeah, that's fine. That makes sense. Local brigands. The commander of one of your war elephant formations have received numerous reports of raiders prowling the nation's roadways. He seeks the court's support to root out the villains and restore security. Spend 5 orders to track and kill the outlaws, or we need our war elephant on military duty. Now that will give the war elephant plus 20 XP, but this is a 5 order cost that could lead to future events. So I think we need to pick that one. The weakness of strength. A fist slams into your face, stunning you momentarily. General Pompeo, the soldier, staggers drunkenly in front of you with her fists up as the court roars and yells obscenities while placing wagers on the fight. Your courage and honor demand that you accept this challenge, but maybe getting into this sort of situation is ill-advised. Should we change some things around the court so we don't end up in another drunken fist fight? I will not back down. We gain 2 courage, but lose 1 discipline. So I globally gain 28 training per turn, but losing 12 gold per turn. Well, this was a bad idea, never do it again. We lose a bit of training, but gain a reasonable amount of gold. Well, we've got it right where we want to. Requires that we are Sylvan. We get courage. We also become deal maker. Unlocks caravan. Sure, let's go ahead and do that. We've got some workers who are now free. So you've now finished building the theatre. Now it is suggesting nets. It's suggesting a stronghold. I don't think I have a stronghold yet, so it's probably worth getting one. Again, we're going to have to buy the stone here. This builder, I don't know what you have... Oh, you've finished building the theatre. Again, it's suggesting a stronghold. Let's just run down here and get this... oh, yeah, we're out of stone. So we'll get the road there. Now that should instantly connect this city up, because roads are instant. Yep, so all of our cities are now connected. This unit is still exhausted for a turn, but the road gets built the instant you tell it to build the road. And you've also completed the theatre here. This is suggesting an amphitheatre. Now this is Rome, so that's not a bad idea. We would be getting... And it's suggesting a stronghold. We would be getting rid of a farm, but a lot of these were just improvements. I was spamming everywhere because we needed improvements. So I think replacing the farm is okay with that. Again, we are going to have to buy the stone. I really don't know what I'm going to do with this guy up here now. Probably isn't an awful lot that I can do with this guy here. I might just get rid of them, actually. Let's just go ahead and... Oh, I can give it as a gift to somebody. Not that it makes much of a difference. Let's give it to... Can't give it to Persia? Do I have to be in your territories or something? Can I move into somebody else's territory? Can I just walk through somebody else's borders? Like, I just don't care. Apparently I can. Let's do that then. Create... Oh, this is a new thing. Create an agent network. We don't have a spy master, so we can't do it. But that's an interesting mechanic right there. Let's go on to the next unit. I think all of our military units are now... sort of... Yeah, they don't have anything to do. So I know a couple of people have pointed out in the Old World Basics video that I did a couple of days before this one that I said if you have remaining orders at the end of a turn that they automatically get sold. And I incorrectly said that they get exchanged for training, which they don't. They get trained for gold. So basically every order you have remaining is worth 10 gold. So if I end the turn with these, I'll get an extra 50 gold from the orders, not training. Slight slip up there, but unfortunately, YouTube removed the ability to add annotations to videos some years ago. So the only way to change it would be to completely rip the video down and either re-render it with the text over the top or re-record the audio. And to be quite honest, given the tiny number of views those videos get, I can't be bothered. Even these videos don't get a particularly huge number of views now, but I'm enjoying the campaign and I want to, you know, I'm still learning every time I play, so that's why I'm constantly going. So our half-brother, third in line, is old enough to be tutored by courtiers. I mean, I'm not particularly bothered. Still think it's probably worth going for tech where we can. See, here's the continuation of that local brigands event we had last turn. In a piece of good news, the formation of war elephants we sent to protect the Rotors claimed victory in a heated battle. They killed most of the bandits and chased any survivors into the wilderness. The threat to the travellers and merchants is over. So if we'd have just taken the secondary option on the first event, we'd have gained 20 XP for the war elephant. Because we spent the five orders, we gained 50 XP for the war elephant and 20 XP for our ruler as well. A luxurious demand. As our treasury is filled with the finest luxuries, the Claudius family has come to demand a cut of the wealth. They desire more of our collective olives, or they will make the job of governing difficult. I can give them the olives, that's not a problem. And again, we've got 3 workers. This one is suggesting a theatre. Do we not have a theatre here already? That is the Odeon, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, that's right, because we built the stronghold over here. Fine, let's go over here and build the theatre then. What's that? That is a worker behind the slinger. You are stood on the city tile. Let's go and put you on the stronghold tile. In fact, no, let's undo that a second. We'll put the slinger on the stronghold, not that it matters. We'll put the warrior on the barracks so it gains the XP. There we go, that works out much better. This worker has now finished that as well. Suggesting a quarry over here. I mean, there are other things that we could certainly build, like a lumber mill. In fact, we're not making that much wood. Everything's dropped down, actually. Our stone, all of our yields. Stone's actually our best yield right now. So, yeah, I think we'll get a lumber mill there. We have one more worker. You were the one who built the road. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the mine. Get some more iron coming in. So yeah, we've got this scout now that we can bring back. Don't know what I'm going to do with them really. Got 4 cities that can do a construction. So this one's completed the gardener. We could get ourselves an archer. We've got a decent amount of wood in there, so that's probably not a bad idea. We could also get an apprentice poet. Let's go for the poet first. I don't think we're in imminent danger of war. You've completed the farmer. We do have 1 spare citizen, but I don't think we have any... Yeah, well, you could get an apprentice poet. But let's get an archer. We could even get a caravan. Conduct caravan missions. Do you know what? Let's get a caravan just because we don't have one yet. We'll do it. We'll get a caravan. You have completed the gardener. There's still plenty of other stuff that we could get here. Discontent isn't too high. Couple of poets. Why do I have 2 options for poets in this city? This is the Odeon. This is a theatre. Right, so an Odeon or a theatre. Let's put you into the theatre. Now, you've completed the trapper. We could get quite a few things here, actually. Get another Jewish disciple. We could get an apprentice monk, plus 1 Judaism opinion. Let's get an apprentice monk. Okay, now we'll just cycle through all the military units that are all just sort of standing around doing nothing. I guess I could just literally put them all onto sentry. Control and space, there we go, it's a good shortcut. So if I just hit control and space on all of my military units, it'll just put them all onto sentry mode. Save me having to cycle through them every turn. That'll be a much better use of time. So we'll end this turn. Obviously now we need to start getting our yields back up. We've got plenty of gold coming in, which means I can buy the majority of the stuff that I need. We also don't have a lot of orders coming in. We are spending 14 per turn on improvement construction. That is something well worth remembering, by the way, is that if your workers are working on something, they use orders per turn that they're working on it. It's not just on the turn that they build it. News arrives from Assyria that the Queen of Assyria is dead. There's a new ruler. The High Synod, organised by Ambassador Spurius, has improved our standing with the clergy. That's good. So we've got that free archer. Now then, we've got Discover Architecture and Jurisprudence. They're probably quite some way off. Let's have a look. Architecture is up here, which would require us picking up Portcullis first. Jurisprudence is up here, which means going through a lot of stuff. Portcullis would give us moats, which also reduce the discontent by 1 per year. So moats aren't a bad thing. Now, how long will that take to get? It is one of the higher level techs. 20 bonus orders from discovering Phalanx. We could get steel, which is a one-off. Get a training boost and free Hestatus. Let's try and get Portcullis first. Simply because we can use that. 5 years is not a terribly long time to wait. We do have some free workers now. So, pastures, we're growing quite well here. I think a mine is reasonable to have there. And we've got another free worker here. We probably want to get the hamlet, because this is the one that had the issue with too many citizens. So let's go and work on a hamlet, which we can grab here. It'll give us some extra gold if nothing else. We have a couple of events. So there's news about the Queen dying, that's fine, there's nothing we can do about that. Oligarch Amelia the Younger, she doesn't look that young, approaches you late one evening in the gardens. I'll be able to cover these expenses for you. So we spend 740 gold, and she no longer holds as a favour from us. Or we can decline, where we gain a discipline, and she becomes vengeful against us. Yeah, that's fine. What's she going to do? Let's play it off and see what happens. So military units, yes, controlling space. It should be doing this. It should put them all into sentry. So it shouldn't be asking me to go through all of them again. They should stay on sentry mode. But it doesn't look like it did. Nothing really more for this scout to be doing. And we've got one production left here. You have finished the Master Officer. We could go and get an Elder Officer. We could go and get an Archer. An Archer's probably not a bad idea. We do want to make sure we've got some military units coming in. Let's see if we can squeeze one more turn into this video. I think we can. Maybe even two. We wait for the AI to cycle through all of its stuff. I feel that getting these ambitions, there's quite a lot of RNG involved in it, because first of all it depends on when you get the ambitions, when you get the option to get the ambitions. It also depends on then when you get the which ambitions you get, and if you manage to complete them before your ruler dies, which I guess is the reason the AI can't get this victory type. Reports of a tribal raid from an nVidia encampment near Novatium. The Colossus is completed by Rome. Patriarch Gnaeus the Scholar has died. An Egyptian is now the head of Judaism. And one of our governors has died in office. Discovery of the Mediterranean Sea has the priests of Manichaeism and Roman paganism at each other's throats. Well, I prefer that the pagans have better opinion of us, because there's more of them around, to be fair. We still can't get over here yet. Requires an anchored ship. Oh, yes, now I remember how this works. I should build a ship somewhere. I haven't done that yet. Arimium is idle. Do I have shipbuilding here? Need to learn to build ships so I can do that. So you don't move units across in ships. Ships have a transfer range. We learnt about that in the tutorial. I think we can probably get one more disciple over here. And that'll probably be enough done for us. You said you can get a monastery there. Do we not already have a monastery here? No, this was the city that we recently converted. So you're going to go over here and grab a monastery there. Okay. Let's go through the events. So the court mourns. That's fine. It is done. There's the Colossus done. So another 6 legitimacy, and we get 2 more era score for that one. Inspired by the Oracle of Roma. Duke Decimus has been inspired by his recent visit to the Oracle. We can become humble. Well, I don't want him to lose tech, so yeah, we'll do that one. +1 wisdom, +1 discipline. Death of a governor. Choose a new governor. We have limited options for a governor of Rome. Guess I should put myself in there, and I'll move out of another city. Now, you don't need to have a governor in every city. The main reason I was doing it is to fulfill an ambition, but that ambition is now completed, so it doesn't really matter. That hamlet's not worth an awful lot. We could get a stronghold here. Could get a farm here. Their borders are starting to splash out slightly. We could also go ahead and get a quarry. Let's go get the quarry. We are still struggling with stone. Not as much as we are with some other stuff. So you were the one working on the Colossus. And it is suggesting that we get a stronghold over here. Again, we'll need to buy the stone, but that's fine. Yeah, we can get ranges now as well, actually. Which is good, because that means we can now get free XP for our slingers as well. Yeah, I don't have to move all of my military units around anymore, which is good. Are we close enough to home to harvest the silver? Yes. The recent influx of silver brings with it 2 possibilities. One choice is to offer silver spurs to our most distinguished messengers, encouraging them to ride harder than ever before. The other is to commission a set of plates and goblets to give to the head of the powerful Claudius family to improve their relations. What are their relations? They like me more than everybody else at the moment does anyway. I won't use the 8 more orders though, so I might as well just take the opinion. Otherwise there's no point. Is there anything else worth you collecting up here? There's still a little bit of territory to explore, I suppose. So we can have a look around. And we've got this city that has now completed walls. Let's just get the apprentice poet. We need to get the worker building more stuff down here so we can do anything. We'll end the year. Yeah, we can get a couple of fish tiles down here. So we'll need that worker to free themselves up. And then we'll have more tiles that we can put specialists in. So we'll do this one last turn, and then that'll be a good place to end the video. I'm actually currently capped on training. Now that will automatically get converted into gold. Given birth to a son. Missionaries from Carthage have arrived in the capital to raise funds for the ongoing spread of Judaism. Yes, I'm happy to help spread Judaism. You've got the quarry. Let's heal you up. We do have some other free workers. You've now finished that. Yeah, let's get nets going where we can. You have finished the lumber mill. Now this is suggesting a quarry and a granary. And a barracks. Yeah, I guess the granary's fine. Now you're also suggesting a hamlet and a stronghold and a farm over here. That would be a good farm actually, because it would give us 2 culture as well. Let's just tromp you all the way over there and grab that farm. And we've got the disciple who has built the monastery in Rome. do we have any more cities that have Judaism in them? This one doesn't, but we could go and spread to here. If I put you on, I can't move you on that tower because the worker's there. You've just healed up. I can force march them. I think they could have done it from there anyway. It'll consume the unit, but that's fine. We've got a spare one to go around building the monasteries. So let's continue the exploration with you. I mean, we have uncovered most of the map now. It's fine. And Rome needs to do production, so you've finished the stone cutter. So we could get a caravan here from Rome as well. We could get a rancher. It'll give us more science. Get an apprentice monk. Yeah, we should definitely get an apprentice monk here, actually. And we have to do a production here. So you've done the apprentice poet. What would be useful to get over here? We don't have an Hestatus yet. We've got a decent amount of iron in the bank. So we could get one. Let's go and get one, just so that we have one. And yeah, that is probably going to be a good place to end the video. So thanks a lot for watching. Hope you are still enjoying Old World. I'll see you on the next video. And until then, goodbye for now.